Would you like to buy a copy?
No, sir, nothing for
It's only $1. Come on, help me, comrade. Are you a communist? Are you a socialist?
I'm an agnostic, so agnostic.
So, hey, agnostic, help, brother, communist.
Who's the picture? Who's that?
I think you really should read it.
Listen, let me tell you something. When I was going to school and college in the USSR, do you know how many years, I mean, I'm not talking about months, years I had to spend, There was no choice. It's not like here, oh, I'm going to take this course, that course. No. We were fed this communist propaganda all the time.
But did you ever read Trotsky?
Of course we had to.
You did?
Well, I mean, Trotsky maybe not so much because he was an enemy back then.
This is something that they wouldn't teach
critique,
you. This
no,
was
but
banned from the schools. They didn't want you to know. And now you're not even curious. Now that you have the privilege of knowing, you don't even want to know.
I have the privilege of traveling to Mexico. I have the privilege of actually seeing the place where he was murdered. I had the lack of privilege of being confined in the Soviet Union, where he happened to make the first so-called Soviet revolution possible. So I had the misfortune, I should say, of experiencing all of that. You know, and it is a misfortune. I wish I had a choice to study whatever I wanted to study. I wish I had a choice to live where I wanted to live. I wish I had a choice to advance my career that I wanted to advance. I was deprived of all these opportunities.
I live in a capitalist countries. I don't actually have those choices.
Not only did it degenerate.
Can you go to college you want to go to?
I was able to go to college I want to go to.
I wasn't able. Do you want to pick the place you want to live to? Let's say this is more expensive. No. Of course you can.
I would like to live in Williamsburg. I can't afford to.
Okay, how about if you move to Texas? How about if you move to Brooklyn? How about if you move some other place? Well, see, you don't want to. But in the Soviet Union, if I wanted to, I was dying to. It was impossible. It was impossible. I'll tell you that.
So you're saying that I shouldn't live the place that I want to live. I should live in Texas. So you're telling me where I should live.
No. I'm saying that you have a choice. If it's too expensive, you have other options. You have an option of...
If I can't afford my choice, then I don't have a choice, do I?
No, you have a choice. You have a choice of getting a better paying job and living where you want to.
I don't have a choice of getting a better
So there's no chance on earth as you grow older in 5 years or 10 years, improving your lives, there's a chance. In the Soviet Union, there is no chance because there wasn't such a thing as, you know what, I want to move from Moscow to St.
Nobody
Petersburg.
got a better paying job in the Soviet Union at any point?
No. Guess what? In the Soviet... No.
I don't think that's true.
Well, listen, I lived it. I can ask me questions. I'll tell you how it lived.
If you rose up the ranks through the party bureaucracy, you got a better paying job. Corrupt, wasn't it?
No.
It was very corrupt.
It was very corrupt,
and
but
what does corruption mean? It means they get more money, right?
No.
No,
money really didn't mean much in the Soviet Union. I'll explain why. Because if you have, let's say, I'm in Russia, I'm in a store, and I have 1,000 rubles. 1,000 rubles is the equivalent of 10 months engineers' salaries. Okay? So I want to buy jeans, even for $1 million. I cannot buy jeans. Let's say I want to bring bananas. We talked about bananas before. Bananas, let's say I have a family, I want to bring bananas for my kids.
What does this have to do with me? Why are you talking about bananas?
No, you're saying
You're
about...
filibustering.
No, you ask me about what it's like if you have an advanced career, you have more opportunities, you have more money.
You think that everybody in the United States has the choice to get a higher paying job and to live where they want, and that's not true.
No.
That is not true.
You have the opportunity. In the Soviet
Union,
Union,
you don't have the opportunity.
You don't.
If everybody got the job they wanted and lived where they wanted to live, that would not be capitalism. There's a market, there's supply and demand. The demand has to be low. So people who live in a neighborhood where the value of housing goes up have to move out if they can't afford to live there anymore. They don't get to choose to live in the neighborhood where they grew up in. I think that's unfair, don't you?
Well, I think it's unfair to compare the two systems because in the Soviet Union...
I'm not comparing it to the Soviet Union. You know more about the Soviet Union. I don't know a lot about how the Soviet Union works.
Well,
I know about how my neighborhood works.
Okay.
And people do not have the choice to stay in their neighborhood if they're being priced out. That's unfair, isn't it?
No, that's market.
There's some things,
for better, for
there's
worse.
Some things
that's
worse.
market.
That's why we criticize capitalism.
The Soviet Union for better or for worse. It's the thing is, when people who defend capitalism, but 5 minutes ago were talking about how the Soviet Union, they will immediately use the same arguments to defend capitalism that the other person that they were arguing with was using to defend the Soviet Union and vice versa. And I think this is an important thing to take note of.
Yeah, we have to go to Restel, right?
I'm not a Posadas myself, but I think you might want to read it. I think it might be entertaining.
The reason that I
got it.
is because in the society...
No, I'm kidding. I'm pulling your leg.
No, I'm explaining this.
We live in the capitalist system after all.
No. There's actually something more specific here. that if someone is willing to give a symbolic exchange of token for something that is seen as value exchange, it shows that they value the thing and might actually read it. And this is I simply want to have a good idea that the person I'm handing it to will read it. And in a capitalist society, with the psychology that capitalism creates, that is the way of discerning this. This is my way, I'm afraid, of working within the system, but not in the way that you thought I was. This is a way of working within the value system. This is a kind of you know how you have authentication when you press a few buttons on the website?
Did you go to college?
Why do you ask?
I'm just curious. Just where did you get ideas from? College or work?
I didn't get any of these ideas from college. I got these ideas from reading and thinking.
Did you go to college?
I took a few classes, but I didn't see anything useful in it.
They didn't teach Posadas.
They did not teach Posadas, which, and I met Comrade High Commander. I did not, I would not have met him in college. I met him just hanging out on Brighton Beach. You could see him sometimes.
Is he Russian?
Well, I don't know if he's Russian. His accent is hard to discern. It is his accent and general appearance is of an undetermined Soviet nationality.
Maybe he's Georgian.
It's possible. It's possible that he's Caucasian. I don't know. He might be Ukrainian.
Do you work on Brighton Beach?
I hang out there a lot because it's the beach. It's a nice beach.
I see. But do you work? Do you have a job?
I do have a job. I have a miserable job.
Miserable?
Well, it's not really miserable.
Well, what do you do, if I may ask?
Paid. I'm an office administrator.
What kind of company? Capitalist company?
Yes, of course. I live under capitalism. Now, in the Soviet Union, did you work for a state-owned enterprise? Did you work for a state-owned enterprise?
There is no other choice. Of course.
Yes, exactly. That's what we're talking about. In the Soviet Union, you worked for a state-owned enterprise. Here, I work for a capitalist enterprise.
Okay.
This didn't make you a. Huh?
It's for sale.
Oh yes.
It's $10.
What you want.
Discount. Just $1 today. $1. See, I'm trying to push your stuff.
One guy gave me $1. One guy gave me $3. One guy gave me $2.
You supplement. I understand.
Yeah. That's why
for the cost.
Pay what you want. But see, when someone wants literature, it's again in a capitalist society. Money is a symbol of value. It's a symbol of it's functional.
Well, it's a means of exchange.
It's abstracted labor. I think means of exchange further abstracts it. You have to understand exactly what it is. It's you value money because it's a token that the person who takes the majority of the value of your labor throws at you for your labor, and that's how you afford the means of life. So of course you value it because you associate it with your labor. This is and when you put that token forward to someone else, it shows I value this enough that I give a piece of what I consider a piece of myself.
Got it.
A piece of myself or a piece of yourself. And there I feel confident.
Do you have brothers, sisters?
I have 10 brothers and 10 sisters.
Got it. All terrestrials, right?
I have 7 billion brothers and 7. No. I have.
Talk to somebody else.
Okay.
I'm recording him for a documentary, so.
Sure. You're recording it?
We'll try to talk to somebody a little bit more witty.
Sure, no problem. Nice talking to you.
It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure is mine. До свидания.
Всего хорошего.
Women rights defenders, people's lawyers, President Association organizers, student activists, and others who dare to resist state fascism. The brutal
Accusation outside that
Yes, starvation, genocide, death. Look around the earth, look around the world.
Look what you're wearing right now.
Around the world, sir.
Look what you're wearing right now.
This is a fine East German tweed jacket. These are
German.
East German. These are Yugoslav seersucker shorts. This was produced on an anarchist co-op in Olympia. This was produced out of the school by Greek fishermen craftsmen working on a help you on an unknown island.
How much they sold it for?
380.
Good performance, huh? I know. He looks like Lenin.
Like, I got a question. Like, all these people are talking about the workers. What about, like, nationalist-leaning workers and libertarian-leaning workers and people like that? Why don't they have a voice here?
And which one of them actually worked a day in their lives?
I mean, does it make sense to have illegal aliens taking the job of domestic workers? So how are they supporting the workers here domestically?
He can't talk to us.
They're not.
He can't.
And that's
They
the question I have for all these
they lack any common sense whatsoever.
I took off work today to come here just to ask that question.
Well, the good news is
Does it
that
actually work?
these gatherings used to be so much bigger than
Yeah.
today, so much bigger. So I guess something is happening in the country. Fewer and fewer people believe in this
Realizing
crap.
Marxist bullshit.
Four times it was cited.
These politicians would like us to think. These politicians
Stalinism, there's Mao, they're not Marxist communism. There is communism that's really not so much an ideology, but simply a way of living, which is how our ancestors lived. And you ask me how many people died the first time it was tried. We don't have records of the first time it was tried. This is how people lived, man.
But you're probably still looking for body count, even though.
Listen, look at the body counts of capitalism. Look at the Burmese genocide. Look at fucking Churchill's Burmese genocide. We talk directly. We talk about Stalin's monstrous genocide in Ukraine, but Churchill simultaneous genocide in Burma is never mentioned. Why is this? We need to talk about both. When we talk about Stalin, we're not really talking about now. You're defending Hitler now.
I'm not. You
Listen,
let me finish.
yes, you are.
Why would I
defending
defend Hitler?
Because you're wearing that fucking MAGA hat. Because
First
you
of all,
don't know
the
what words mean.
MAGA hat, the slogan came from Ronald Reagan first.
No, the slogan came from Nazi isolationists during World War II. Read a fucking book, you
What
fucking
are you talking
chud.
about? Dude, this is America, this is not Germany.
No, this was in the United States. Dude, there were massive neo-Nazi rallies, paleo-Nazi rallies in the U.S. with that slogan in the fucking 30s.
Okay, so
Yeah, look that shit up. That's where that slogan comes from.
Hold on, what are you talking about? Right now, the hat
I'm
I'm
talking
wearing,
about the
right
America
now, the hat that I'm wearing,
Yeah.
is a patriotic hat.
No,
It's a nationalist
a fucking neo-Nazi hat, and patriotism, to be honest,
How is
neo-Nazi
neo-Nazi?
because it is an American fascist slogan from the
What
fucking
form of
30s.
fascism you see in America for you to even say that?
Well, for one thing, we see the Klan rising up since Trump was elected.
Oh, the
Actually,
KKK?
during Obama.
You're talking
We
about the
see-
Democratic establishment?
Yes, before the
KKK?
60s. Before the 60s.
No.
When all those
They were
fuckers.
still going on.
Dude, you
Do
fuckers.
not tell me the party switched.
No, as a matter of fact, they did. After Johnson pushed through the Civil Rights Act,
The
the
Democrats at that
Dixiecrats
time are still
moved to the
Democrats
Democratic
today.
Party. Dude, you don't know shit.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about American history. You're a patriot.
Okay.
You don't know your own country's history.
I'm
What kind of a
I don't know my
patriot
own
are you?
country's history.
No, you don't know.
I know. It wasn't because of communism. Do you have anything here? I'll tell you that much.
It's because of the labor
So you want to say
workers.
communism didn't do anything for America, so why would you want it here in the first
Capitalism
place?
does not function without communism. If your coworker asks you to pay him every time you pass him a wrench, the workplace will collapse. Communism is essentially a system of cooperation. If we simply need to extend it to other sectors of society rather than simply to the bottom.
So wait a minute. So you're saying communism has been tried in America, and if it's tried,
I'm saying, well, you understand what I'm saying, but you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying the things that
Hey, why you over there? Why you over here? Look, people speaking over here. You're arguing with this guy. He goes to a bunch of protesters.
Oh, shut the fuck up,
So
man.
what is the purpose?
You don't know me, bro, so
I've
don't
seen you
even
multiple
say
times.
that.
I don't know you. I've seen you on
I'm
multiple
not saying
protesters.
That's fine, you see me, but you never spoke to me, so you don't know me.
That's all I'm saying. Just okay, you guys know the speakers are. You're getting into argument with someone who
Continue.
They're not speakers, they're talkers. They're not speaking, they're talking.
They are
There's a
speakers
difference.
and they're excellent speakers.
How are they excellent speakers? They speak the same nonsense I hear from college and high school kids.
Yeah, you
Are you
speak the
serious?
same nonsense I hear from like.
Really? How many facts
You just said I don't know you. You said I don't know. You know her? What's her name?
What?
No, you're saying you're comparing her
I'm
to someone
listening
else.
to the message.
You're not listening.
You're right, I'm not. I'm hearing the message. I'm hearing it. And it's nonsense. It's lies. Dude, seriously, when's the last time you got pussy? That's all I want to know. And why are you wearing that scarf? Why are you wearing that scarf? Huh? If I sound like Trump, then I sound like every man from like the 60s probably.
To Mimi, our Palestinian sisters, we demand your freedom. We demand
Seriously, it was the comfort of his own tour bus. He wasn't even president at the time. I'm allowed to sound like that. Freedom of speech, right?
from Pakistan, who is a victim.
Turkestan, woo!